Hello， 大家好，欢迎收看本期的节目。今天我身边又邀请到一位我自己学院的一位学生。为什么请他来呢？是因为他的身份比较特殊，来自的地方也是比较特殊。那么我来先简单的跟他对话一下。Thank you for taking this interview.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah, what's your name?
Ayan Rahim.
Say it again.
Ayan Rahim.
So Ayan.
Yeah,
that's the pronunciation.
Yeah.
Okay. Because before I had a student actually exactly the same name.
Oh yeah.
I call him Ayan.
Oh, that's fine too.
That's fine too?
Yeah, that's what they call me in Singapore.
Oh yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
So where are you from?
I'm from India, but I grew up in Singapore. I was raised there, but I was born in India.
Okay, so in India, which part of India?
In New Delhi.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
From the capital.
Oh, okay. So how come your parents bring you there?
My parents brought me there because my siblings used to study there, and my parents used to live there. Well, my mother used to live there, and my dad lived in Korea, and my siblings also grew up in Singapore briefly, so I was also raised there.
Okay. So I met him a few months ago in our orientation, right? That day, and then he actually won
A prize.
A trivia, and then I think you look different because your hair is longer, right?
My hair is a lot longer than last time.
That's so cool. So you didn't cut your hair?
I mean, I've been thinking of cutting it, but I've been too busy with studies.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. So I met him in January, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So now it's April. It's been 3 months.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this cold country?
I mean, it's quite different from Singapore. Singapore, the climate was like super stable. It's always warm.
Yes.
Over here, it has its ups and downs. Sometimes it gets really cold, goes up to minus 50 sometimes. It's ridiculous. So yeah, it's been a lot just getting used to the temperature.
Yeah.
And also getting used to the culture here, the people here. So yeah, I've been adapting a lot compared to Singapore.
Nice. So first winter here, have you seen snow before?
Yes.
Yes?
Multiple times actually.
Where actually?
So my dad does live in Korea. So I frequent Korea a lot, especially during winter break in Singapore. So in Korea, it snows quite heavily too. So I see snow all the time in Korea.
Yeah, it's heavy snow, not like here. Snow here is very light, right?
Right.
Yeah, you cannot even have a snowball fight.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so you are not very new to the cold, but how was the first winter treating you?
Okay, so I think the Korean winter is actually quite mild compared to the Canadian winter. In Korea, it usually go to like minus 10 maybe.
Yeah.
Sometimes at the max, it go to minus 20. Over here, minus 30 is just like the norm.
Yeah.
And it goes up to minus 50. Sometimes even minus 60 with the wind chill.
Yeah.
It almost makes it feel like the Korean winter was like summer.
Exactly. That's why people here, when it's around 0 degree, people already put shorts on.
Right.
Yeah, you must see
even
that.
I've been wearing t-shirts at 0 degrees sometimes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so I mean, back there, I'd wear like sweaters, sweatshirts at 0 degrees, even jackets. Over here, I'm wearing t-shirt and I'm still kind of feeling a bit hot.
Okay. So first winter is okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's not that unacceptable.
Well, it's fine. It's just that it's really drawn out.
Yeah.
It's been so long since
it's just long, yes.
Right.
I get it. Yesterday was snowing.
Right.
Come on. Usually,
it's about to be spring and it's still snowing. It's ridiculous.
Usually our last snow is beginning of April, but this year it's just weird.
I see.
Yeah.
It's been really drawn out.
Yeah. So how's your study life?
It's been pretty good so far. ICM has been super helpful. The classes have been great. It's all super structured, very organized, and all the lectures make sense. So it's been pretty good.
Okay. So your English is very good. I said that to you in January,
thank you.
right? So you told me, where were you before you went to US or somewhere?
I lived a year in US, but the reason why my English is so good, well, compared to most other international students, no flame though, but it's because I studied in a private school in Singapore.
Okay.
It's an international private school. So English was like the main language and we were in a British syllabus.
Okay.
So we also had some British teachers, and especially my English teachers. Most of them were all English. So I kind of just absorbed my English from them.
But you don't have British accent. You don't even have Singapore accent.
No, I don't. Well, it's also, I was like, since a young age, I was always on social media and looking at these other YouTubers or influencers and them speaking in like an American-ish accent.
Yeah.
I kind of just absorbed it off of that.
Nice.
I mean, my main vocabulary came from my teachers.
Yeah.
But the way I speak, the way I enunciate, for example, it comes from like social media influencers.
Okay, that's a great way to learn language, right?
Yeah.
Just go online, watch more things, and then try to learn from them.
Yeah, movies, YouTube videos, series, acting, drama. It's all incredible for learning.
Nice. Okay, so sounds like so far, whether academic, they're all pretty okay, right?
Yeah, it's been pretty good so far.
Yeah, okay. So, question about your background now. You said you born in India, but you moved to Singapore. How old were you?
4 months old.
Oh, okay. So
super young.
Yeah, so basically your whole life was in Singapore. So what's your self-identity? Do you see yourself as an Indian or as a Singaporean?
Honestly, I lean more towards my Singaporean side. Even though I'm not very fluent in Chinese, I'm still, like, I've been living there for a very long time. I even lived there alone for a couple of years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just living with the Singaporeans, eating their food, seeing their infrastructure, I've just kind of more leaned towards the Singaporean side.
What's your favorite Singaporean food?
Char kway teow.
Oh, you like char kway teow?
Yeah.
Oh. Why char kway teow is the...
I just think, I mean, like, the depth of flavor in char kway teow, it's like unmatched.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, like the layers of flavor, how they balance everything.
Yeah.
The textures, it's all just incredible.
So you said you lived in Singapore the whole life.
Yeah.
And then you even lived there by yourself for a couple of years.
I did live by myself.
Is that legal? How old were you?
I was 15.
Is that legal in Singapore? You can live alone by yourself?
I don't know. I don't know. But my siblings moved to Canada when I was 15, and my mom went to Korea because my dad lived there.
Yeah.
So I was kind of just on my own. So I had to learn how to cook.
Yeah. So you do have siblings?
Yes, they're in Canada. They live here. Well, they're not in Manitoba or Winnipeg, but one's in Toronto, one's in Vancouver.
Oh, nice. So they all grew up in Singapore?
Yeah.
Okay. So you think you're more Singaporean?
Well, I lean more towards the Singaporean side.
For sure. I understand that because your whole life grew up there, right? So when you were younger at home, your parents, are they both Indian?
My mom is Indian. My dad is Pakistani.
Okay, sure. So South Asian, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So are they cooking
South
Indian
Asian food?
Yeah.
Well, we'd have a variety, honestly. My parents didn't want me to be like super centralized, so they let me explore a lot of different type of things and cuisines and experiences. So my mom would make multiple types of cuisines.
Okay. So now they're both in Korea now?
They're both living in Korea.
So who brought you to Singapore? Like your father or your mom?
They both brought me to Singapore.
But your dad went to Korea to work?
Yeah, because he works there. He has his own company there, yeah.
Oh, okay. So they had no intention to get Singapore PR?
No.
No, okay.
Yeah.
So Singapore is just a place to living and then and then eventually you guys all leave the country. Okay, that's cool. So in the future, if people ask you, hey, where are you from in Canada? So far, I think in the past few months, people may ask you the same question.
Well,
what was your answer?
I always give them an option. I ask them ethnically or where I was raised. And then they just ask, well, where are you from ethnically? I'll tell them I'm Indian. But then they'd ask me where I was raised and then tell them I was raised in Singapore for most of my life. So yeah, I mean, I always give them two options.
Okay, good. So what's the difference between Singapore and Canada so far you've found?
Like everything? Okay, let's start from the bottom to the top, okay?
I'm happy that you have something to say.
Okay, first things, we already talked about it, but I'll go more in depth, the weather.
The weather, okay.
And the seasons too. So Singapore only usually has one season, but like if you want to count monsoon or like the raining season as a season, then they have two seasons. But it's always warm, 30 degrees. At night, it might get cold. If it rains, it gets like 25 degrees maybe. It's just super consistent. Over here, from what I've heard and what I've seen so far, it goes from, so far it's gone from minus 60 to 0 degrees.
Yeah.
And I've heard in the summer it goes to like 40.
Yeah. So it's
that's
like,
a lot of degrees.
know.
That's a lot. That's like 100 degrees of change.
Yeah.
And Canada also has like all 4 seasons: spring, summer, winter, fall.
Spring is super, super short.
Oh, is it?
In like 2 weeks, I think probably all the trees will be green. Yeah, so it's very short. So spring, Winnipeggers, we make fun that we have 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Winter.
And summer.
No, and construction.
Construction?
Because soon the weather is good, the whole city was like fixed road.
I
So
see.
we joke about that, okay?
Right. Yeah. So weather is one thing that's like the second thing, I guess the culture. So Singaporeans, majority ethnically Chinese. So we'd have a lot of, like how Chinese people have a lot of superstitions, for example. We'd have the golden cat in all the stores. Over here, it's like, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Over here, we don't really have anything like that. And it's also like, I don't know, they have like a lot of red, a lot of gold in all the stores. Over here, it's just kind of, I don't know, black, white, gray. Yeah. So
it's more simple here.
Yeah, the colors definitely of Singapore are considerably different from here. Also, the food I was talking about. I love Chinese food. Sichuan style food is my favorite in Chinese food.
Oh, you like the non-spicy?
Yeah. Mala tang, mala hot pot. It's great. So we had a lot of Chinese food, and the hawker stalls. Definitely one of my favorite places of Singapore. Like the hawker centers, just getting char kway teow or Hainanese like chicken rice. I just really miss it. We don't really have that here, unfortunately. And another thing, I like the people. I mean, Singapore, I guess people are more energetic. Over like in Singapore.
Like Singapore, okay.
Yeah, over here it's all kind of somber, kind of.
Really? That's different.
I mean, at least in my experience, because I was with the younger kids, right? My age. So I guess we all had energy. Over here, I think it might be because I'm older, but everyone just seems kind of down.
Okay, wait until summer. Right now, because the winter just finished, right? I think here, I feel Western culture, there's a big part of Western culture is their activities.
That's what I heard, but
so far you haven't seen that.
So far it's really not there. Another thing is the public transport. I mean, I can't stress this enough. Singapore's public transport is like almost the best in the world, probably. Over here it's a bit lackluster. Like the buses won't come on time sometimes.
You are very gentle already. It's not a little bit. I think Winnipeg transportation sucks.
It is horrible, honestly. It is rubbish.
It is rubbish. Yes, exactly.
Another thing is also the malls. In Singapore, we have a lot of malls. Over here, we have 2, I guess, Polo Park and St. Vital's.
Yes, big ones,
They're not that interesting, honestly. There's not much to do here compared to Singapore.
The one difference, I think, is because the population is very small in the city here. It's only maybe 15% of Singapore population, you know. That's why. And then Singapore is more international. Winnipeg is in the center of North America. But not close to any port, you know. So, yes.
One thing I really have to say, though, is the safety. I mean, Singapore's safety is incredible. There's so many laws. You can't even like eat gum there. Over here, when I go to downtown Winnipeg, especially after 6 p.m., it is horrifying. One time I was coming home from downtown. It was like 6:30. I heard 3 ambulances on the way home from the bus. So it is honestly horrifying.
Hey, in orientation, we told you guys, don't go to downtown.
No, you did.
Why you want
I mean, I wanted to explore. I wanted to explore.
Did you go alone or with?
No, I was with friends, of course. I wouldn't dare go alone.
So this is something, that's why I want to make videos like that. I told you, I love Singapore. I live there. Like, I can see the difference. And then people don't know Winnipeg. People don't know Canada that much, you know. People may go to Vancouver, Toronto, but
not Winnipeg though.
No, Winnipeg, so there are lots of problems here about let's see, cleanness. Like,
I mean, Singapore was so clean. It was so clean. Over here,
do you feel like you live in the
It feels like I live in a slum.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. It's like Singapore, it was pristine. Everything was so clean. The infrastructure was so well kept.
Yeah.
Over here, it's just so lackluster.
Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. Like, I told my audience all the time, Singapore is #1 country in my heart. Like, if I could, I'd love to move there, but it's very hard competition there.
Right.
It's very hard. So, yeah, and then people don't understand. Like, Canada, G7 country, blah, blah. I said,
nah. Singapore was much better than this.
Yes. And people think, Western people, they are so civilized. No!
Nah, man.
Singapore, Japan, Taiwan, those countries are very...
they are so clean, absolutely pristine.
And people behave very well.
I know, right? There's like crackheads here at the bus stops.
Yeah.
It's honestly super dangerous.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Okay, so we talk about the hardware. So how about the difference? Well, I was asking you about the difference between Singapore and Canada. So after 3 months living here, how do you feel about the people here? Like the real people? I don't know how many Canadian friends you have.
I have a couple friends.
Yeah.
I guess like if I had to talk about my Canadian friends, I guess they're like super energetic. But the general Canadian population I've met here, the white people, they just seem super down. Maybe it's because I'm in uni and they're probably super old. Yeah. So that's why they might be like a bit down. But the young people in Canada are super energetic, even more so than the Singaporean ones Yeah.
Do you think Singapore and Canada, there's one thing in common is we all have lots of immigration.
Right. Both Canada and Singapore has a lot of immigration. You can meet a variety of culture in both Singapore and Canada. I've had like Burmese friends in Singapore. I've had African friends in Singapore. I've had European friends in Singapore. I've met Burmese people here too, and Nepalese and Bangladeshi. It's super varied.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
especially and in our college we have
and they all bring their own cultures. It's great. It's super multicultural.
So what is your plan for this studying? Like, you want to stay in Canada like your siblings?
I will be staying in Canada. So I'm gonna be going into biochemistry. I'm gonna be doing my bachelor's in biochemistry. And then after that, I'm gonna be looking to get into med school.
Okay. Oh, you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay. You have to be PR first.
Yeah. I'm gonna get my PR after bachelor's. And then I'm gonna go into med school.
Yeah. Because med school and law school,
super expensive too.
I think two schools don't. Yeah, exactly. Right. They don't accept international.
Oh, is it? Okay. I see.
Law school and then med school. Yeah. So your study in Singapore, do you think Singapore was pretty tough academically? So now you feel like, it's pretty easy here.
Like the Singaporean grade 10 is what I'm studying right now. So it's quite different. It's quite different. When I came to the first class, I was expecting it to be super tough. I'll be learning new things. This is like the equivalent of a 9th grader doing 1st grader math. Yeah,
exactly. Tell you one fact. In the future, if you have kids, you will know that. In Canada, like elementary schools, there's no homework.
Oh, is it?
There's no homework.
Wow.
Okay, no failing policy. And then until you go to grade 9, go to high school, you may have exams.
Wow.
In elementary school, there's no even exams. No, nothing. That's how the education system goes. That's why I think Singapore is pretty balanced. Not too hard like China or Korea.
I think it's still academically quite superior to Canada. Well, until maybe, I don't know. I think up to university maybe. I'm not sure about PhD and stuff. But up to university level, I think Singapore is just a much better place to study. It's just a bit too competitive though.
Yeah, it is. So was this the plan all the way when you were young in Singapore, or the plan changed?
I've had a couple plans since I was young, actually. First was to go to Korea and study there. Another was to go to Japan and study there. One was to go to Germany and study. And then it was between Canada or US. So, I mean, I could have gone to Korea, but because my dad lived there, but I decided
you like your dad.
No. That's not it.
I'm joking, yeah.
The thing is, in Korea, no one speaks English. Like absolutely no English. Same in Japan. And I'd have to learn their entire language. And honestly, Japanese and Korean, getting into it is easy, but like actually learning it and getting fluent in it, it is really difficult.
You tried?
I did. I got to like an amateur level.
Okay.
And then I just couldn't.
Okay.
And then Germany is another difficult language. German, Korean, Japanese, these are difficult languages.
Singaporeans are very talented about languages. They speak multiple.
Yeah.
How many do you speak? English and
English,
Hindi?
Malay,
okay.
Hindi, Urdu,
Okay.
and then a little bit of Arabic.
Oh, so you speak already?
Yeah, but the thing is, I learned these languages when I was young, and when you're young, you can like absorb languages really quick.
Yeah, very fast.
When I'm in like 8th grade and I was picking between the 4 countries, I just could not. I mean, I tried to learn Korean, Japanese, and German, but I just couldn't. So I just stuck to Canada. And it's between Canada or America.
America is too expensive. And
That's not the issue, actually.
And then recently, because Trump?
Yeah, because Trump. Yeah, there's so many issues there with international students. I just couldn't think America is a viable option. So I came to Canada.
Okay, good choice.
Yeah.
That's how we met, right?
Right.
And then in the summertime, I invite you to my house. We have some barbecue.
Okay,
You
sure.
Like, I don't know how to cook char kway teow, but...
That's fine. I can eat a lot of things.
Hainanese chicken rice.
Okay.
I have those sauce I brought back from Singapore.
Yeah, that 100%.
Yeah, good. So far, are you happy with your choice?
I've been happy here.
Yeah.
I think I was happier in Singapore, but I've been happy here.
Okay.
I think I recently just moved, like 2 days ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
From a new place?
Yeah.
Before, were you living on campus or what?
No. I was never living on campus.
okay.
I think living on campus is way too expensive, honestly.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So yeah, I was living
Why you
elsewhere.
moved?
First thing is my lease was ending. Second thing, well, the room was a bit small.
Okay.
My room is currently, it's only $40 more. I was paying $520 a month. Now I'm paying $560 a month. And now my new room is like 4 times as big, has its own fireplace.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so that's the reason why I really moved. And I also got like my own bathroom. Before I was sharing it with roommates. Now I got my own bathroom.
Nice. How far it is from campus?
It's roughly still like 3 kilometers.
Oh, okay. So
It's not very far. It's like 10 or 15 minutes from bus.
yeah, in the summer you can even walk to school if you want.
Yeah.
Like, it's not bad. Okay, so tough question. You have to be honest, okay? Singapore, you lived for 18 years?
16 years.
16 years, okay. What's the problem with Singapore? I love Singapore, okay? People ask me, hey James, what's like anything you don't like about Singapore? To be honest, for me, it's hard to think.
I think people there should be a bit more, I don't know, warm. Like, I think like Canadians have like a reputation of being super warm and hospitable and generous and inviting. Singaporeans, if you seem like an outsider, they will keep you as an outsider.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Okay. That's not how I feel, but okay. So you think Singaporeans are, okay, I know what you mean. So Singaporean, maybe they are more giving you enough space.
Yeah.
They don't want to bother you too much.
Yeah.
But scam, like those online scamming, Singaporean got a lot of scams.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, because Singaporean very easy to trust people and then they
is it?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm not Singaporean or I wasn't born here or I don't know like Mandarin, but like I was always, but like at least the elderly, like I was always they always seemed a bit distant from me.
Okay.
Like compared to my friends or my friends' parents, they're all super inviting. But like if I met maybe an uncle on the hawker stall, they wouldn't be like, I don't know, they wouldn't give you a smile, I guess. They wouldn't give you a smile.
Did you give them a smile first?
I was always a smiler. I always smiled.
Okay.
I always said, hey, can I sit here with a smile? In Malay even, sometimes.
Okay.
But yeah, they just never seemed very inviting.
Okay. Fair enough. So
one more thing.
Yeah.
The price of Singapore, living there is absurdly expensive. It's expensive.
Living and driving, yes.
Yeah. To get a car, you have to get like a 10-year certificate.
Yeah. That's like 100,000.
It's so expensive.
Yeah. So you were talking about the expensive, but food in Canada.
Oh, it's actually quite pricey.
Right.
It's actually quite pricey.
Because Singapore has hawker center.
Yeah. It's actually like really pricey here,
Exactly. If you go to a restaurant, right?
Yeah, it's like $20 for like one meal. In Singapore, it was like, I don't know, 7 Singaporean dollars maybe.
Yeah.
It was great in Singapore. It was so cheap.
Yeah, and then here for food you have to pay, let's say
$15 to $20.
15% of the tips.
Oh, tips too.
And then plus tax.
Yeah,
right?
tips and tax. Holy smokes. Yeah, no. My wallet has been crying here only for food. I think everything else here is actually quite affordable.
Yeah.
Living here is super cheap. But going out to eat or even doing any like recreational activities, like bowling, for example, it's really expensive.
Yeah, that is,
Yeah, everything in Singapore besides living was super cheap. Everything here besides, besides living, everything here is super expensive.
Yeah.
Besides everything but living, Singapore is really expensive.
Yeah, I guess Singapore, you can go to a fancy restaurant, can be expensive too, but Singapore has the options. You can choose.
Yeah.
Here, you don't have the option. Even though you go to a Vietnamese noodle restaurant, will cost you $20 to have one bowl of noodle. You know?
Yeah, I think the food in Singapore was considerably better too, in terms of quality.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the software about Singapore, hardware, like the building structure, like anything you think can be improved in Singapore?
Honestly, in terms of buildings themselves, I think they were gorgeous. If I had to rate them, it'd be very close to a 10 out of 10.
Nice.
Downtown Singapore, it was beautiful. There's so many skyscrapers, there's buildings, there's statues. It's great. I think Winnipeg could learn a lot.
Hey, that's what I said. I think if I become a mayor of the city, first thing I'll take my team to Singapore to learn.
Exactly. There's so much they could learn from Singapore here.
Transportation. Okay, I'm not joking. There's one time when I was taking bus from my house to uni, the bus driver literally stopped the bus on Pamina Highway. He went to the 7-Eleven.
What?
Yeah, he got off the bus, left all our passengers on the bus by ourselves. He went to 7-Eleven, bought a cup of coffee and maybe a donut or something. Came back and then drinking and driving.
That's crazy.
Like, I can't believe what really, this is a real story. I'm not.
No, I believe you. Honestly, the people here
so chill. They're too chill. they don't.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They don't take things seriously.
Right.
In regular things like that.
Right. That's crazy though.
Yeah. Can you believe that in Singapore, a driver get off the bus to buy himself?
I think there'd be like at least 20 complaints in the same bus.
They'd be fired immediately.
I know, right? They'd be immediately dropped.
Yeah. Okay, great. So this is our first time talking about all those things. Because you're only be here for 3 months, so I'm gonna ask you about what's wrong with Canada. I would like you to experience more after the summer, maybe after 6 months or later. I'm gonna interview you again.
Okay, that's fine.
And then maybe you will change.
Yeah, maybe I'll have change.
So during this time, as an older newcomer, so pay more attention to the people here.
Right.
And then in the summertime, when you go out, smile. You like to smile, like you're a smiler, right? I think Canadian people are also very smiler, okay?
Right.
So you can feel the difference between Canada and Singapore. And then maybe 6 months later, or maybe, I don't know, sometime later, I'm gonna ask you again, maybe you will.
Okay, yeah, maybe. I'm actually pretty interested to see what I have to say too.
Yeah, that's what I think is very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if I should call, and then eventually you will find yourself one identity. Like right now, if people ask me, I'll tell them I'm Canadian.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's my answer straight. Like,
I see.
Yeah. If you look, hey, you look Chinese, sure. Like my blood, my DNA, sure. Yeah, I think I'm Chinese, but not even ethnic. Like, yes, okay, you can say that. Culturally, I don't even think I'm that Chinese.
Right.
Yeah, you know. But one day you will find yourself.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
A belonging. You know.
Right.
So far, okay. Last question. So far, do you feel like, oh, I don't even know where I'm from? Like, do you have a little bit of confusion in your heart?
Honestly, not really.
No? Okay.
Well, I'm technically half Indian, half Pakistani, right? But I didn't really grow up there. I only barely go to visit. So I just, if I had to pick a place I'm from and I only had to give one answer, I'd definitely pick Singapore.
Yeah.
So I guess from now on, if someone does ask me where I'm from, I'd probably say Singapore.
When you were living there in the past 15, 16 years, of course, when you were super young, you don't remember anything. But since you can remember things, do you feel you belong there? Because majority is Chinese, but you are not.
Well, there's still a decently large population of Indians there. And honestly, as I've began to grow there, even though I may not ethnically be Chinese and I may not speak Chinese, I do see myself more Chinese than Indian for what it's worth. I've been invited to so many Chinese New Year parties. I've eaten so much Chinese food. I've celebrated so much with Chinese people. I've hung out with so many Chinese people. I mean, even like culturally, I mean, not really culturally, but even my tastes have evolved into more Chinese, like boba or like Chinese tea, oolong tea, green tea, things like that. I've just began to enjoy them more. I guess it's like an acquired taste, you know? Like live in Singapore enough, you'll be Singaporean. Hang around with Chinese people enough, you'll be like Chinese people. Even like in like how their dialects, like they'd say like walao.
I always say that.
So I'd also just you know, like you just kind of absorb it from each other. So that's kind of what I did too.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, it's very happy to talk to you. Thank you for taking this opportunity, and then maybe see you again in
6 months.
After summer.
Of course, 100%.
Yeah. Please use your summertime. Summer is very.
Is there anything you'd recommend to do in summer?
Oh, lots. Like the beach, you should go.
There's a beach here.
In Winnipeg, we have Lake Winnipeg. Is one of the I think it's number 13 biggest lake in the world.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then the beach there, and then Birds Hill Provincial Park.
Is there anything outside Winnipeg, maybe?
That's outside of Winnipeg. The beach and then the provincial park, they're all outside of Winnipeg.
What about like outside of Manitoba? Anything you'd want to do outside of Manitoba? I was thinking of going to Banff.
Banff is definitely
It's
something.
really pretty.
Yes. Actually, Banff, if you have transportation, if you have some friends go with you, that would be awesome. So Canada has a lot of nature.
Right.
Singapore also, but not as big as here. You know,
it's quite expansive here.
Yeah, the Rocky Mountain is just gorgeous. You know, you should go.
100%. Thank you so much.
Okay, say bye to our audience.
Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. Thank you.